Hi, it's Viv from York. Um, I'm doing a live about basically how I got to become essentially shamanic, which is my company that I run. Um, it's a challenge that I'm doing because the Ninja Networker that I'm a part of, they're doing a 5-day live challenge. Hey, Tess. Um, so I thought I'd give it a go. A bit of a bad day to start, to be honest, because I've been on a training course for 3 days, which was really intense, absolutely fantastic. Anybody in the York or North York area who runs their own company, tag me below if you want to know a bit more about it, because it's a fully funded course about business stuff and all stuff like that. It was really good, but it has made my mind a bit like crazy. Anyway, I was just going to do a bit about my story and how I got to be essentially shamanic and how I got to do this crazy stuff. Hey Tess, maybe put a comment. I don't think I've ever had that on a live before. It's very exciting. Anyway, I was a very quiet kid when I was growing up. Didn't really say a lot, which if anybody who knows me now knows that's like difficult to understand. It was quite weird on the training course I've just done. We had to tell people something most people don't know about us. And I said about being on the back of the 1986 Guide Annual, and just took me back to my childhood, which was a bit weird. So I didn't really talk a lot. Anyway, hey Gail. Oh my goodness, you got to tell me when you're coming back up to York so we can go for a drink. Anyway, did the normal stuff, went to school, did GCSEs, then we moved. Oh, actually, we moved before I did GCSEs. But anyway, long story short, I did a degree in philosophy, got an IT master's, ended up getting a job down south, and then moved to York, where I've been living for ages. Hey, Amanda. And worked at the British Library near York for a while as a database programmer, which is what I trained in, and then had kids. And then anybody, in fact, all those 3 people who are watching at the moment know when you have kids, quite often very life-changing. Decided to home educate, which is a bit of a crazy thing to do. If you'd told me before I got married and had kids that I would home educate my children, I would have thought you were crazy. But it's the best thing that I ever did. In fact, having kids was a pretty good thing as well. But home educating them has been really good fun. Made me reevaluate what I was doing with my life. Kept dabbling with computing and stuff. But then one of my really good home education friends got me into essential oils, which is totally crazy. Another thing I wouldn't have thought of ever doing. And joined a multi-level marketing company who are absolutely amazing, and loads of education, which ticks all my boxes. So natural alternative health stuff that you can do, but you get loads of free education, really nice community, amazing group of people who are using the oils for all sorts of amazing stuff. So just ticks all my boxes for education, community, really cool stuff. Got into that. And at the same time, I trained as a shamanic practitioner. Again, something that I never thought I'd get into, but I wanted to sort of honor my spiritual side, and it's a spiritual practice rather than a religion. And I'm now trying to combine those 2 things and doing a lot of that via Facebook. And the course I've just been on really pushed me outside my comfort zone, because trying to explain what a shamanic practitioner is quite tough, especially when you're in a room full of people who like do normal things like selling wine or making wedding dresses. Everybody knows what all that stuff means. But I'm going to start putting out there a bit more that that's the sort of thing I do. I like to help people sort of become more balanced. Hi, Sarah. Become more balanced spiritually, because there can be sort of spiritual causes of physical things and stuff like that. But hopefully I'll be putting a bit more of that on my essentially shamanic page, and maybe posting a bit of it here. But I thought I'd just give a very short story. I think it was supposed to be longer than that, but I am quite tired having been on this really good training course. I'll have to tell you about it, Sarah. You might be quite interested to go on it because you're in York and self-employed. But if anybody wants to know about the course, I will tell you about it because it was really good. So I think that's everything, unless anybody's got any questions, you guys who are watching. you've got any questions you want to ask me about my crazy life and how I got here, you can just put a comment. I think I'll be able to see them because I've seen everybody say hello. So yeah, if you want to know a bit more, either comment now before I sign off, or put a comment below and I'll chase them up after I've ended the video. Okay. I'm going to end the video now. Thanks for joining, everyone. It's really sweet. I think that's the most I've had on a video, so that's very exciting. I'll probably be doing another one tomorrow because I think there's going to be more things over the next, I don't know what he's going to ask us to do tomorrow. And I might try and do it at the same time, seeing as I got 4 of you who joined now, so that's really cool. Hi, Gail. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.